Hi guys, you're welcome to Finance Edge with Matt Maiwa. So a lot of people have been asking me, how did I get my part-time job as an international student in the United Kingdom? So apparently, I'm not someone who put his life all out there, but I think it's important for me to share this vital information to anyone or whosoever might be in this situation of, being an international student in the United Kingdom. Also, you are looking for a job that can as well add value to you, that will count as a UK experience while you are studying. So I came into the UK in the month of August, and that was late August. And before 1st of November, I started working. I got the opportunity to start the job in the month of October, but due to DBS check and all of the background checks, so it lingered to like the month of November, which approximately means I got this job in less than 2 months of getting to the United Kingdom. So how did I move from, the position of being an international student to being an international student and someone who is also working in a corporate environment? So the first thing I did was to be positive. So the power of positivity is very key. And I know that a lot of people have heard so many things about the UK. We've heard that you can't get a proper job if you're an international student due to visa restriction. That is evidently true, but it sets a barrier and limitation to how far you can go in terms of your mindset. So it is one of those things I want to challenge, that you should be positive and you should not limit yourself and what you can get. I am not telling you that you should look for a full-time job, but I'm telling you that in that your preferred field, you can equally get a part-time job that will continue to add value to you and count as a solid UK experience, such that before you finish your program, you already have more than enough UK experience that can land you your successful job that you are looking up to. So one of the things I did well was to be positive. So I have a solid finance background. I was a chartered accountant back home, and coming to the UK, it wasn't like I'm chartered in the UK as well, but given the fact that I have solid finance background and I had over 8 years of work experience, I believe that I should be able to convincingly sell my value to any potential employer. And that was exactly what I did. When I came in, the first thing I did was to restructure my CV. I restructured my CV such that my CV was tailored to what the employers of labor in the United Kingdom are looking for. Your CV must be less performance oriented. It should be more of results. Employer don't want to see those functions that you performed. Employer wants to see the results that you achieved during the course of doing that. So you must tailor your CV to be result orientated rather than just making it more of you did this, you did that, but what is the bottom line? For instance, you can say design a personnel budget for operational planning which reduced cost by 20%. That is a result-oriented kind of description you want to put on your CV. So the most important element you must get right is your CV. Your CV is just like you marketing yourself while you are not there. So employer want to see if you have what we call culture fit and also professional fit in terms of your career aspirations, all of the achievement you've had so far. If they are in line with what the employers of labor or the organization itself is looking out for, then you stand a better chance to get this job. So getting a very good CV that is tailored to the United Kingdom is one of the most important steps to start with. And once you get that right, then all other things are easy to get. So another important thing is to ensure that you put that CV on most important job search platforms such as Total Jobs, there is Indeed, there is LinkedIn, etc. But in my own case, I leverage solely on LinkedIn and Indeed. In fact, I used Indeed more than LinkedIn because for me, I see Indeed as being more structured and tailored to what I wanted, because you can always put the job areas you are looking for. You can put it on Indeed, and those are the fields you keep getting whenever there is an opportunity. And I ensure that I set my profile to include part-time job. I make sure it include apprenticeship, jobs that I feel are more peculiar to my position as an international student. Those are the things I included during the course of setting up the profile. And whenever there is any job opportunity that requires a part-time finance person, I don't doubt myself. I don't second guess myself. I know I don't have UK experience, but I knew this thing is very possible because I have been doing this for over 8 years. And that is the power of positivity I'm talking about. You need to believe in the value, in the experience that you carry. You can translate that experience into what an employer is looking for if you think on a global scale. So you should not limit how far you can go, because I know a lot of our people tell you this is what you can do with your current visa status. Don't even hear anything that has to do with getting a corporate job and all of that, which is quite on the rise. A lot of people get rejected, and I know that rejection is part of the process, but you must be persistent about it. You are surely going to get it. You just need to retrace your strategy and look at what worked for you, and make sure that you are persistent with the mindset of getting that job, even if you are doing a job that doesn't really fit what you wanted for now. So you should be doing anything that pays the bill, but do not lose focus or lose sight of the long run, because the long run is to finish the program and also to continue to add value to the UK system and also employers of labor. So getting that experience alongside your master's degree or whatever degree you are pursuing, it's very, very important, and it will add more value to you. So do not forget, the first stage is to ensure you have a value-adding CV, that is a CV tailored to the UK environment, that is results orientated rather than being performance orientated. Then secondly is to make sure you put the CV out there. Put it there because you don't necessarily have to apply for all jobs. Employer reach out to you by saying, oh, we get your CV from social platforms and all of that. Are you available for a conversation? But if your CV is found wanting or not even available, you don't stand any chance at all to be called, or not to even be given opportunity for an interview. So ensure you put all your CVs in most of the job search platform that you might be interested in, but predominantly Indeed and LinkedIn with Total Jobs happens to be the most commonly used. And I feel if you leverage these three major job search, you can stand a better chance. So in my own experience, when I came in, I was not doing anything within that 2 months. My head was clear. I knew what I wanted, and I was focused on that. So despite the pressure that might come from different angles, because the pressure of not paying the bills on time might also want to lure you to just lose focus of the goal and all of that, you should also make effort not to relent in your job search. So after applying for most part-time jobs that I saw online, I continue with my daily life, believing that I will surely be fine. In fact, I can confirm to you that I did not apply up to 20 of these jobs, and I got interviewed just once and I got the job. So how did I move from being an international student who has no job less than 2 months ago to now getting opportunity to be interviewed and getting the job eventually in the first attempt? Was that number one, when they reached out to me on the Indeed platform, that we saw that you applied for this particular role about a few days ago. Are you still open for a conversation? If yes, let me know when you are available and all of that. So my phone has already been set up for notification of that nature, such that whenever there is a prompt, I reply immediately, which I did. And immediately I applied for the role, and they reached out to me. We booked an interview, which was a one-on-one interview that I had to attend. So I attended the interview, and it was a panel of about 3 people, including the person I had to replace. So it's a finance role, and it's more of you coming on board to come and add value to the system, like I said. But luckily for me, the job requires only 10 hours per week, which at the time I can only work 20 hours per week. So which makes both of us very fit for purpose. That is, they are looking for a chartered accountant, and I am looking for where to gain experience and also continue my study. So I ensure that I arrived at the interview venue very early, and I researched about the organization. Then I gained clarity of what the employer wanted the successful candidate on that role to do. And I ensure I leveraged on this, and it starts from your level of confidence and you believing in yourself. Because if you cannot sell yourself better, I'm not sure not too many people know you so well to be able to sell you. So nobody will do reference for you here to say, oh, I know of a guy who is very good. You have to exude that confidence. You have to exhibit that level of confidence and believe in your value, and ensure you sell yourself very, very well. So when I went for the interview lasted for about 30 minutes, and it was interactive rather than being one way. That is, they asked question and I asked question, and I let them know, you don't have any choice other than me. This is the best candidate you can get, and this is the confidence I'm talking about. It's not being too overconfident. It's you being confident, knowing the value that the employer wants, and you having that value that you are ready to deliver. So do not let anyone talk you into it that as an international student, you cannot get a good job or you cannot get a part-time job in a corporate environment. In fact, most people that I know, they got this opportunity while studying, and when they are done, they got sponsorship alongside. So it tells you how much people are ready to go far to pursue their goal and their dreams. So this is how I went about my own. I came in, and in less than 2 months, after persistence and after ensuring that I did not give up, because you will get a lot of unfortunately, which is common. But do not forget, amidst all of this, unfortunately, your limitation of 20 hours per week is one of the major reasons. So you will not give up in trying. So you should continue to apply and ensure that you understand the environment or the value that the employer wants you to come and deliver very, very well, because this is what will give you the confidence that I'm talking about whenever you go for the interview. And do not forget, after the interview, you must do a follow-up, which I did so well. And they let me know that we found you very interesting, and we are surely going to reach out to you as soon as we make all the necessary decisions. And in less than 5 days, they reached out to me and we picked a date. I resumed the job since November, and I've been doing it pretty well. It's been smooth and awesome. So it is very easy for you to get a UK job experience while studying. You just need to be persistent about it. Keep applying, don't give up, and most importantly, that I know I must emphasize, is keep adding value to yourself. All those certifications that you feel are unnecessary, those are the things that give you an edge over the other candidates. So in an environment that everything is regulated and developed, they want someone who will not only rely on knowledge, but who is here to add value. So if you don't have value to yourself, you cannot give value. You cannot give what you don't have. Continue to add value while studying. There are short courses that are, free of charge, that you can even, tap into on LinkedIn, on Indeed, and all of that. You can always enroll for some of these short certifications that can set you up for a higher level of greatness. And I wish you all the very best. In case you have any question for me, you can drop it in the comment section. Do not forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. The Finance Edge is set up to bring awareness of a lot of opportunities that people may not be aware of, both in our professional life and also in our daily investment opportunity life. So you should stay tuned and subscribe to this channel and watch out for more opportunities that I'll be dishing out in the coming days. I wish you all the very best, and do not forget, continue to add value to yourself, because that is the only way you can get better and you can get an edge over the next candidate. I wish you all the very best and good luck.